All right. Hey, you guys. Happy Monday. Who's feeling like Monday's good? It's a good Monday, right? Awesome.
Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm happy about it. I had to take a long time to get ready today. My muscles and every part of my body hurt, but I am ready. And Dougie gave me a good topic today because of a conversation that happened on the Blitz or Sunday night, which is let's talk about introducing the Juice Plus business or product to doctors. I love that. So we're going to talk about that today. But definitely let's say hello to each other. Patrick, so you're not on the course today?
No, all through September, I'm off on Mondays. So
Yay!
taking advantage of it.
So we're blessed. And we saw that you did a shake infomercial for us today. Was that today?
I did, yes. I did
saw
it
it today.
this weekend. Yes, yes.
Thank you. So in
Oh,
our
my
Facebook
pleasure.
groups, sorry, in our
No,
Facebook groups, we encourage all of you guys to post something healthy anytime. So Patrick took us up on that. Go ahead, tell us. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
not at all. No, especially with the heat and being on the golf course all day, I just thought it'd be cool to just share my go-to shake that I do after the golf course all day. So yeah, I did that this weekend and posted it, I think, yesterday. So yeah, just glad to do my part.
Awesome. We appreciate it. I mean, because people love those ideas too. Yeah, it was funny how you had to plug it in the floor. Like,
Yes.
where is he? It must not be home for sure.
No, it's like our area where I work at the golf course.
Oh, nice. So if you guys don't know it, Patrick is a golf caddy. Is it for somebody famous? I don't even know.
I do have clients that are famous, but yeah, I've worked all over the country, and I moved back down to South Florida 3 years ago. So I work primarily at the Bears Club, which we do have 25 tour pros that are there. So we work with them when they're getting ready. Like a lot of them are getting ready for the Ryder Cup, so I'm out there with them for that. So it's really cool to be part of their team, and yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I love that. That's cool.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anybody have any questions for Patrick? I mean, he's out on the golf course all day in the hot sun of South Florida. Any questions for Patrick?
I just remember Patrick sharing his secret to being out in the sun all the time, right? Isn't it coconut oil, Patrick?
Avocado oil. Yes.
Oh, avocado oil.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's definitely worked for me. And the more research I've done, I mean, everyone's skin is different. So you really got to, it's like trial by error. But
Are you talking about taking it internally or using it like on your skin?
Topically? No, I get Michelle's favorite place, Aldi's, is I get theirs, and I use it every morning. Like after I shave, I put it on.
That's really cool.
Yeah, no, it's definitely works for me. And then trying to drink my body weight in water, that's really big as well.
And how much Juice Plus do you take, Patrick, and how many shakes?
I do 12 of each of the trio, and then 4 omegas, because I'm allergic to seafood. So that was a blessing when the plant-based omega came. That was a saving, because I was depleted in that area, being allergic to seafood. So yeah, that's been a saving force. And then in the summertime, I'm probably doing 3 shakes a day.
And are you, yeah, you're doing them kind of the same way where you showed like avocados, strawberry, pineapple.
Whatever I have on hand. First thing in the morning, I usually just do it with just water, oats, cinnamon, and turmeric. And that's my go-to in the morning. And then if I have time in the afternoon, like between jobs, I'll blend something up, whatever I have on hand.
Okay, and I'm sorry to have to clarify this, but is it 12 fruit, 12 vegetable, 12 berry?
Yes, on a regular day.
So
in
you're
the summer, if I'm on, yes.
36 of the trio, individually capsule, whatever.
If I'm on the golf course all day, yeah, and I just split them up. I take I take 4 of each, anywhere from 2 to 4 times a day, depending on how. If I'm on the golf course all day in the sun, yeah, I'm usually doing at least 3. So yeah.
You know you're fighting a battle. That's why, right?
No, absolutely, without a doubt.
Okay, and then how many omegas?
I just take in between 3 and 5 because I've just heard that that's the one thing that you really have to watch. They said you could possibly, I don't know about overdose, but you could get too much of that. So that's the only thing that I've really not taken as much as the other 3. But I think it's just everyone's body's different. You just figure out what's best for you and
Yeah,
go that.
and
go
on a
that route.
big day, 3 shakes probably.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I find myself having the shake in some form all day, you know. I think it's a great tool.
Absolutely.
Anybody have any question? Jennifer says, my husband, 3 shakes a day. Yeah, and Luke, you guys remember Luke Getz, who's like a major bodybuilder, Amy Getz's son. He does like 3 shakes a day. Regina, go ahead.
My question is, and what made you, when you were introduced, because I haven't seen your talks yet, but what made you say yes instead of like being skeptical, like that? Because, you know, of course, a lot of doctors, they might come in with something a little bit more reserved. You know, how was it introduced to you, and what made you go in further looking into the research and seeing that it was something that you definitely want to take and want other people to take as well?
Just to clarify, Patrick is not a doctor. He's
Oh,
he's one of our team members. He's a golf caddy for professional golfers.
oh.
We are having a doctor call tonight, and we're going to talk about doctors, but we're just getting to know team right now and just chatting for a minute.
Okay, I don't know. I thought I saw his face on like one of the flyers, and it said, you know, something with the. Oh, you know what? It's not even you. Not even you.
Tonight, Regina just advertised tonight, 8:30.
Okay, okay.
She's way ahead of the game there.
Absolutely.
But it is good to know. How did somebody introduce Juice Plus to you, as a golf caddy or as a friend?
Yeah. No,
You know?
absolutely. When I used to live in Southern California, and a buddy of mine that caddied with me, I mean, this was back in the day. I mean, this was 2012. He had a DVD. He just brought it into the area where all of us were interacting, and I thought it was healthy-ish, but I was allergic. And right at the same time, I went to an allergist, and they pretty much told me I was allergic to being outdoors and being on the golf course all day. That didn't work. So I thought I was doing my due diligence of getting allergy shots, but he gave me this information, and I started to do research. I was definitely skeptical at the beginning, but when I saw that Juice Plus gets into your bloodstream, I was just like, I've got to at least try it, because I wasn't a big fan of injecting God knows what into my body. So after about 10 weeks, I was able to wean myself off the allergy shots. And yeah, I've been a huge fan of it ever since.
Awesome, Patrick. Darby, you have a question for Patrick?
I do. Do you make your shakes, all 3 of them, prior to going out, or do you have a chance to go back to where you live and make another one before you go back out on the course?
I always have my shaker bottle with me, and some the single serves. So I always have those with me, and I've got to know like people like at the halfway house and stuff, and they'll just make me, like if I have clients that are stopping for lunch or something, they'll make me a shake or something like that. So yeah, I always have extras with me, because you never know who you're going to meet on the golf course either. They might be interested, so it's always good to have samples with. So I always make sure that I'm prepared.
Awesome. Jennifer, go ahead and say your comments, because we'll keep this on the recording, the comments you already had, and then go ahead with your question. You have your hand raised.
Oh, I was going to ask, well, I guess my comment was, dang, I really need to up my game for my husband's smoothies, because he's out all day long. So maybe I need to give him like double or triple capsules. But I guess my question for you, Patrick, is, are you doing the 12 capsules of each color a day because you're fighting major allergies and you're out in constant allergens? Is that what makes you have so many every day? What was driving that?
Just being out in the sun and oxidative stress. I mean, God willing, haven't had that many issues. I still have, I have a deviated septum. I've had one surgery and I've got to do it again at some point, but it's just, as we all know, if the cleaner that we eat, the better it is. And I just see, just because I'm in contact with so much oxidative stress, it's the best thing for me.
I gotta up my
Excellent.
game for Jason's smoothies now.
Yeah.
I have,
I love that we have Patrick here. Any more golf or caddy or Juice Plus or Sun or triple shake questions? Let's put them in here now. It'll be on YouTube. You guys can always refer your friends back to this. Go ahead.
yeah, well, from the difference between before, like in terms of energy level and you taking the shakes on, of course, on a more regular basis now, and doubling, because, you know, I work out, but, you know, that's like a lot for me to take. So I just want to know the difference that you notice in terms of energy level and even just day to day, because I'm sure it impacts like your sleep, your just overall health. Sorry.
No, it's all good. No, Regina, it's just works for me. I mean, I started just taking 2 a day, and then I just felt I wasn't doing my body service, so I just started going 3, 4, and then when I was in SoCal, I mean, the sun I just didn't feel was as bad all year round as here in South Florida. So I just started experimenting, doing a couple more, and then, especially with COVID, I'd say the last year and a half, I've really been more cognizant of even upping my game a little more. So yeah, I've just got to in the summertime, especially when the sun's so intense, I've got to like 12 of each when I'm out on the golf course all day. So it's just learning your body and just doing what's best for you, I think, is the key.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So when did you see a big difference in your allergies? Because I have a client who is like allergic to everything. And I'm trying to get her on Juice Plus. So at what point did you notice a difference?
I would say probably in 2 weeks. I come from, I have a mom who had a lot of issues, being diabetic. My dad was prostate cancer survivor. So I've always been cognizant of trying to eat as clean. So at that point, I really wanted to see if there's a natural route so I could wean myself off these allergy shots. So, I mean, I think it took me about two weeks that I started to feel a little better. And then, like I said, I think it was like 10 weeks that I weaned myself and I was able to get off the allergy shots completely. So.
Okay, great. Well, we know that it's not the same for everyone, but a lot of us do have allergy stories, you know, and we all make little simple changes too. So thank you so much, Patrick. You know, we just have
My
to
pleasure.
do our best to fight everything that's going on with the toxins in the environment, our own oxidative stress that we have every day, that we're supposed to have equal antioxidants every day. And I see Janie Mem says that she takes double because she has osteoarthritis, because Juice Plus has been proven to help with inflammation. Kathy Crispin has great story of allergies. I know I do. I know Karen does. And that comes back to the immune system study. So good stuff. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate it.
I have
My
one more
pleasure,
question
Sharon. Thank you.
I have one more question for Patrick, if it's okay.
Go ahead.
So Patrick, when you said that you noticed in just a couple of weeks, you were still just taking 2 and 2, or were you taking 3 of them? The red, purple, and green, and 2 of each, like the regular quantity, or had you doubled yet at that point?
At the beginning, I think it was just 2, 2, 2. I think it was probably 3 or 4 months, because I remember it was in the wintertime. And I just feel when I'm out in the sun and when it's more intense, I just think it's so much better, because I'm not a big fan of sunscreen. So, I mean, everyone's got their own, you know, how they do things. I just think that's what's worked for me. So I think it was that summer I started to go, I think 4, 4, 4, and then I've just accelerated that ever since.
Okay.
And Patrick, Gwen mentions that she sends her husband, who's a plumber, he's out all day, with a lunchbox with shake, a blender cup, and bars in his lunchbox. You haven't mentioned the bars. Are you a fan? Do you use them? Uh-oh, you're muted. Juice Plus complete bars.
Sorry.
Tart cherry and chocolate fig.
I do use those as well. So I'm a big fan of those. So I do always have those with me as well.
I think all of those are great for athletes. I know for me, I was just in a all weekend tournament and I have like half-eaten bars all in my racquetball bag because I'll eat a couple bites and then I'll go back and play some more. The bars are very filling and they give you exactly what you need, not too much, and satiates you to just keep fueling you. And then of course, lots of Juice Plus. And then the shake, there's no way I could do without that. I brought a little blender and everything. And even late at night, I got home, I think it was like 12, and I hadn't eaten. So I stirred up in the little hotel cup, chocolate complete almond milk that I had in the fridge and some berries and frozen banana. So I was happy. No, it wasn't frozen, but anyway, it was great. So, using those things as tools to have that endurance and also get the nutrition is really great. Any last words, Patrick? I'm going to stop the recording.
I just want to say thanks again for sharing because I'm not even part of your team. But when COVID started, I mean, they adopted me. So I truly appreciate each and every one of you for allowing me to be a part of your team and the bigger mission. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Patrick. We love having you here.